What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are finally getting back to work on the E30 project. Obviously, I had to start off the video by going to Walmart and picking up some Red Bull because I ran out of Red Bull and I definitely need my Red Bull. But yeah, I'm actually on my way to the shop right now and I'm finally gonna be getting back to work on the E30. So it's been a little while since you guys seen the E30. The last time, I believe I had sanded the primer down, the first coat of primer down. I actually went ahead and primered the car again, which I will show you guys as soon as I get to the shop. Alright guys, I am back at the shop and it is time to work on the E30 project finally. We haven't worked on this thing in such a long time. It's been a few months. But I've been too busy with like other work going around in the shop. Like, got a little project right here. That's not my car, but a little project car for a customer. But yeah, me and cousin George, who's back there, we're gonna be working on the E30 today, finally. He's actually been pushing me for a little while to work on this thing. I've had no time, no motivation for it, but we're finally getting back into it. Obviously, had to get myself a nice little Red Bull. Too bad it's the 8 ounce, not the 12 ounce, but check this new Red Bull out, guys. Red Bull sponsor me. It's the new Juneberry Summer Edition. I hope I get a Red Bull sponsorship one day. That way, George won't have to pay for so many Red Bulls every week.
There goes my paycheck. There goes my $5.
All the $5 an hour I get, $5 a day I give him for working here.
Now?
$5 a day now. He spends it all on Red Bulls. What can I say? He's a hardworking man.
Hardworking man, but you don't value it at $5 a fucking day.
One more thing that I forgot to mention is we got this lift finally working. And we can lift the damn cars up and down. This thing hasn't been working for like a year now. We installed it like a year ago, but it's finally working. All the electrical's good to go. We did a little reorganizing, as you guys can tell. If you guys remember, there was like shelves right here. We moved all those shelves on the wall there. But yeah, for today's video, I think we're going to be getting into the undercarriage of the car. I'm going to go ahead and drop all of the suspension and the brake lines and fuel lines and like diff, drive line, all that stuff. And we're going to be getting the underside of the car all cleaned up in order to get it ready for this right here, which is Raptor liner. So we're basically going to be spraying bed liner all on the bottom of the car. The reason I don't want to go with like an undercoating is because most of those like undercoating cans and stuff that they sell, they're still like very rubbery to the touch, and when you touch it, like it's like goo kind of. But this bed liner spray will be like rock hard and it'll take a lot of damage. The entire bottom of the car is gonna be like fresh after we're done with this video. So I'm gonna go ahead, lift the car in the air, and then get started on removing all the suspension. I'll probably get started on the rear first because it's rear heavy right now, and then move on to the front. So let's get to work. Alright guys, so we went ahead and removed the fuel tank, which is sitting right over there, and also all the brake lines and fuel lines that ran from the front all the way to the rear. So this entire rear end is all stripped. I also removed like this fuel filler neck right here. So basically everything is all stripped and ready to go, besides these wires. I have to remove the carpet. I forgot about that. The reason I have to remove the carpet in this video is because I found this little sucker right here. Found a little rust spot right here, which I need to get fixed. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the carpet from the other side so I can move like this wiring and stuff you guys see out of the way, and then cut this portion out, weld a new metal piece in, that way there's no more rust. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the car down, get the carpet all removed from inside, and then get that rust spot fixed up before we can start cleaning this whole underside. So it's actually been a few days since that last clip. in which you guys saw me fix this little rust area right here. I went ahead and welded in a nice little patch panel, and I also sealed it up, which I had to let dry for a couple days, so that's why I didn't really do anything else that day. But today I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning the entire bottom side of the car. I went ahead and laid out like a huge tarp under the car, that way no dust and debris really like falls onto the shop floor. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray degreaser literally on the entire bottom of the car. Alright guys, so with the help of George and a few days worth of work, we actually went ahead and took the car off of the lift. We put it on this little stand, like dolly thingy, which is holding the car on pretty well, and we can move it around easy. Because I didn't really want to pressure wash the underside of the car inside the shop and get everything all wet. So we just went ahead and degreased everything and got the entire like underside of the car pretty clean. The rear end got really clean as well. I don't know how well you guys can tell on camera, but the entire underside of the E30 is finally all cleaned up and ready to go. For right now, I actually went ahead and got this entire like trunk area all cleaned up as well, scuffed down and vacuumed up, and I want to go ahead and paint the whole inside with this Raptor liner spray that they have, which is a pretty thick, like it's a truck bed coating. Obviously it's a pretty thick coating. I think it'll be really durable and it'll look nice as well. Alright guys, I know I didn't get most of it on camera, but in that last clip you guys saw me spraying like the bed liner spray into the trunk space right here. But what I also went ahead and did right after the bed liner spray is get it painted red. This is like a color that's close to what I want to paint the car in. It looks really bright on camera because the sun is obviously hitting it, but it's more of like a Imola red kind of color, a little bit darker than Imola red I want to say, which is the color that I want to paint the entire car in. But I think it came out really good. I did like 2 or 3 coats in the entire trunk. Should be pretty durable, especially with the bed liner spray underneath it. But yeah, I think it came out really good. Next, what we have to do is probably get this back onto the lift, lift it up as much as we can, and then just prep it to get the entire bottom painted. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do next. I still have a few more things to do, like grind down these welds and stuff right here, which is no big issue. But yeah, other than that, I think it's time to get the entire bottom side sprayed up. Alright guys, that last clip you guys just saw was actually like a week ago now. I actually got more progress done on the underside of the E30, but I completely forgot to hit the record button, so I guess this will do. But obviously in the last few clips you guys saw me paint most of the undercarriage of the car, but I don't know if you guys realized there was a few spots that I had left, and that's only because I ran out of the bed liner spray. So I went ahead and ordered more like a day later, and it got shipped in pretty quick, and I got the entire car done now, so everything is fully painted. I just obviously forgot to get it on camera. At first I only painted like this inside part right here, which covered up really well, but I hadn't painted this until recently when I got more of the material. But yeah, just check out how good that looks, guys. It basically looks all brand new, and it's like really thick as well. There's no like chipping this material. So yeah, I think this is gonna be really durable. Obviously they use it in truck beds, so it's got to be durable. But yeah, here is the underside, a little better look at the underside. Obviously I left the line like right here because the engine bay paint is going to get blended into there, so I'm not worried about that. Everything is looking really, really good. Obviously there's a little bit of like overspray in some places, but either way the car still has to get sanded one last time because it's still in the primer phase. But here's a closer look at like the bottom side of it. Came out really, really good. Here's the rear end. Literally got the entire bottom side all covered and painted and basically ready to go. But yeah, that settles it for the underside of the car. I'm actually really happy with the way it came out. At first I was actually going to do black, but I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the video. I ordered the wrong one and it turned out not to be black. It turned out to be like a tintable base, which was like a white color where you have to put the color in and tint it whatever color you want. But I just went ahead and ordered this blood red color, which came out really, really good, and it's going to be close to the color of the car. So the car is going to be like an Imola red or close to Imola red, so I think that's a pretty close color, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. I'm really happy that I went with the red color because it just makes it look brand new. If I went with black, it would have looked dull. I mean, yeah, it would have looked clean, but I don't think it would have looked as clean as this red does. That's gonna bring us to the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I haven't posted any E30 content or content in general for a long time, so I'm starting to get back into things. I need to get this E30 done anyway. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching. As always, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you guys think of the build or what you guys think of the new undercarriage or new-ish undercarriage. Make sure to hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.